The Supreme Court has reserved judgment on the appeal filed by the People's Democratic Party, challenging the judgment of the Court of Appeal, which affirmed the victory of President Bola Tinubu in the 2023 presidential election. The Supreme Court also reserved judgment on appeal filed by the Labour Party and its candidate. The Allied People's Movement withdrew its appeal challenging the election of President Bola Tinubu. The 7-member panel is led by Justice Iyan Okoro. Atiku Abubakar is seeking to bring fresh evidence to prove his disqualification appeal against President Bola Tinubu.
The PDP was saying that the 180 days prescribed by Section 243 and Section 285 of the Electoral Act on the Constitution do not apply to them. Now, the Supreme Court is saying the 180 days has elapsed. The Supreme Court has just 60 days to deliver judgment from the day judgment was delivered by the Court of Appeal. Now, another position held by the PDP is the fact that the Court of Appeal is a court and not a tribunal. So they are trying to place backing on how the Supreme Court would admit this evidence. So the Supreme Court now is saying, how do they admit it? Is it going to be as evidence or issues for determination? Or so they were kind of confused, asking the council to give them clarity. But of which they said they will look at it and also deliver judgment, at which they've reserved judgment and to date to be communicated to parties. But they moved over to the petition filed by the Allied People's Movement, which is the APM. The Supreme Court said that they have already decided on that particular issue, which is in the case of the PDP versus Kashim Shettima, and also the president and the APC were respondents in that very appeal.